Happy Tuesday to studio owners. After a week hiatus, I am back coming live to you every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you didn't catch my post on Facebook last week, I started a brand new series on Marketing Mondays and the lessons that I learned from 11 days on the road on our cross-country road trip to Wisconsin for the 2017 More Than Just Great Dancing member rally. If you're new to this page, my name is Yang Pratt, and for the past 16 years, I've been running my own performing arts studio in a small town in northeastern Nevada. And for the past couple of years, I've been helping studio owners just like you come to understand their tech, to tackle their tech, and tame it once and for all. So today, as we're gearing up to start the new season, my question for you is, are you ready? Are you ready to make the 2017-2018 season your best ever? Do you have a plan of action to really roll out some amazing things for your families? Do you need more help to get stuff done? Well, my friends, I have two things for you today, two tech tips on this Tuesday. The first one is hiring a virtual assistant. Now, if you don't know what a virtual assistant is, or VA for short, it is someone who comes onto your team who works remotely. Really, they could work in the same town, but not come into your office. They can work in the next town over, they can work a few states or provinces over, or they could work across the world. Last year, when I was moving my studio to a new physical space, 6 weeks before our show, when I was launching my book and relaunching the podcast, I had to bring somebody on my staff that could help me get everything done, because there was just so much to get done. And I'm sure as a fellow studio owner, you can relate. We all go through seasons in our businesses where sometimes there's so much on our plates and we just don't know how we're ever going to get it all done. And sometimes where it feels a little bit more easy, where it seems like there's not as much to get done. And it's in those times of respite when we can really take stock of our businesses and really make some plans rather than just sitting on the sidelines and letting it all sort of happen in front of us. So if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed with all the stuff that you have to do, my number one recommendation would be to hire a virtual assistant. Now, if you haven't already grabbed a copy of my VA guide for studio owners, where I talk about why every studio owner needs a virtual assistant, you can grab that absolutely free as my gift to you. I'll post a link in the comments below so you can go grab a copy for yourself and find out if a virtual assistant is right for you and your business. When I talk about virtual assistants with other business owners, one of the top questions that comes up is, how do I hire someone? Where do I find someone? And it's usually all in one conversation, and there's always a little bit of disbelief in other business owners that I speak to about virtual assistants because it seems almost too good to be true. Well, I'm here to tell you, one studio owner to another, that hiring a virtual assistant has literally changed the way that I do business, more specifically the things that I don't do in my business. My VA came on board last May as I was having that time of my life, or the season where everything was unfolding in amazing ways, but I just had so much on my plate, I didn't know how I was going to get it done. And while I had amazing staff on my team as well, many of them work full-time jobs during the day and come to teach for us in the evening, and maybe that's your situation as well, where they weren't able to physically take on any more projects for me. So I turned to finding a virtual assistant, and my VA has now worked with me for over a year now, and she does so much amazing work for me. She posts on social media, she makes sure everything is scheduled, she sources content to share on social media, she edits my podcasts, edits my videos, posts to my blog. She does all sorts of things for me, and I absolutely love that she's part of my team, and I love knowing that there's somebody in my corner to help me when I really need it, or help me to learn to be a better delegator, because we all, I think, need to learn to delegate more, because no matter where you are in your business, there are probably things that you're still doing personally that someone else could handle for you or do for you, and maybe they can do it a little better. We just sometimes have to put aside our pride to ask somebody for help or to delegate something out for you. So as we're gearing up to enter this new season, and maybe you've already started classes for the new season, think about all the things that are on your plate, on your to-do list. Are there some things that, number one, you don't want to be doing because you just don't like them, and to sit down and do them drives you a little bit nuts, and maybe you even procrastinate a little? I'm absolutely guilty of that. Or number two, there are just things that are not needing your attention directly. For example, posting on social media. Yes, as a studio owner and as a leader, you definitely need to paint the vision and let your staff know what you want to be sharing, but do you yourself need to always be doing that and scheduling that? And of course, you already know the answer. And the answer is no. You probably could give that to somebody else. And even if you love doing things like that, wouldn't it be better if you spent time marketing, learning more about Facebook ads, hiring someone to help you on your team, whether that's me or somebody else who can help you with strategies so you can optimize your ad spend on Facebook and really put your ads in front of the right folks? Well, there's definitely better things you can do with your time as the leader of your business. So my suggestion or my tip for you today was grab my free guide below on why every studio owner needs a virtual assistant. And if you have any questions, please let me know. You can comment on the post right below, or you can join us over in the Tech Savvy Insider, our private Facebook group where we are a supportive community of studio owners looking to get better at our tech. So my friends, I'm going to leave you with that today. My tech tip on this Tuesday is to grab my guide below and onboard your own virtual assistant. Your life and your studio and the things that you don't have to do in your business are going to get better, meaning when you can delegate some of those low value tasks that are absolutely necessary, more of those admin tasks, and focus on growing your business, growing your staff, growing your community is going to be much better served, and the people in your business are going to be feeling like they're much better taken care of. So my friends, grab my guide, hire your VA, and if you have questions, come over to the Tech Savvy Insider, and I will see you on Thursday for Q&A Thursday. So if you have questions, head over to the Tech Savvy Insider and post your questions there, and who knows, you may be a guest or be featured right here on our weekly video series. All right, my friends, I'll talk to you on Thursday. I wish you a very happy Tuesday and enjoy your beautiful day. Cheers.